Hey everybody! It isn't only me. Pete's just sorting out. He got massive feedback for some unknown reason, and he's now having to go onto his mobile phone because he does not know why he's getting feedback. But anyway, guys, welcome. Glad to see everybody here. What do we got? We got Paul, Sam, James. So far, pretty amazing stuff. Thanks, guys. I'll just wait till Pete gets back on. Hope everybody's been well. Paul, got bone to pick with you, you bastard. It's a good bone, but and James. I already rang up James, but we'll get on that on a little bit later in the stream. Dominic, hey buddy, how are you, mate? James, g'day. We're waiting for Pete in case, just so you know. Who else? Hey, Sam. I've got some messages here. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. It could be Pete trying to get back on. I don't know. No, it's not. He should pop in anytime soon. But, well, everybody, what do we think of my shirt? Everybody, do we get a thumbs up for the shirt at least? Come on. Anybody? Come out in the chat. Give us a thumbs up. That's a nice looking shirt. Hey Robert, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Eight in there. And Pete's trying to get his way in, I suppose. I don't know what he's doing. Well, first up, while we're waiting for Pete to join us, what do we got? We're only 2 minutes into the stream. I'm going to point out James. That's James at Smith's House Scale Modelling there. Now, as you guys know, I'm a very thankful and humble man about things. I don't expect anything from anybody. I'd rather give, but it was on Friday. Thanks, Paul. That's a good looking golf shirt. I got back from the factory after doing a rundown there, and I'm like, oh, the mail person turned up, and hey, Robert, hang on, we got Pete. Here he is. He's on his mobile.
Hello.
He's look at him. He's a bit disappointed. Can you turn us? Will it give you the whole screen then? Maybe. Yeah, that's better. You're full screen now, Pete.
Better?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Do you have a stand you can put it on?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put it. Where are we? Hang on, guys. No, wait a minute. Just so unprepared.
No, mate, this is a technical glitch.
Technical glitch, all right. Okay.
Are you winning?
I'm winning. All right, you're going to look at the roof for a minute. Sorry about this.
Yeah, looking at right up his armpit. So, how has everybody been before we keep my story going until Pete gets to sit down? He's getting feedback, Dom. No matter what he tries, he's getting feedback and echo. So he turned off everything, so there was nothing on but his webcam and mic, and he just keeps getting feedback.
Yeah. For some reason, it's picking up the sound. The webcam microphone, which I use all the time, nothing's changed, is picking up the sound.
Hey, Mick.
From my desktop speakers. And if I turn them down, I can't hear what anyone's saying. So that's no good. All right.
Hey, Mick's bald. Mick Smallwood, did you have a sister called Sandra Smallwood at all?
Well,
Just wondering if you had a sister called Sandra.
okay.
Hey, Wombat, congratulations, buddy, on the arrival of the new grandchild. Well done, mate. Big congratulations, mate. Great photo of you and Bub there. So, yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready, Pete?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm okay. I just bought the delayed version of it on YouTube up so I can see the chat because I can't see chat on my phone.
Right, I will turn it off.
But
Turn the volume down on that one. You're welcome, Wombat.
yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. Hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
my first in high school, I had when we were near Scone, had a girl. Oh, the first girlfriend in hey Chunk called Sandra. Yeah, never forget it. But anyway, getting back to that original story, I'm telling about Friday, Pete. What happened Friday afternoon? So the postman rocks up, and there's these two parcels. One's a box like that, and one's this big bloody huge box. So one says that had tracking on it, said it was from Perth, and I'm like, it's like, who do I know in Perth, and who sent me ships from Perth? The only person I know is Hibbo. And I thought, well, that ain't happening. So I was trying to think who would send me something from Perth. And it was James. And when I opened it up, then my Mrs. Outlaw's there sitting in the lounge next to me. And I opened it up, and what do I have here from James? So I thought, I was in absolute awe. And I went, wow, that's just incredible. Like, how lucky am I? Like, thank you so much, James. I called him up and gave him my big thanks. I messaged him and everything like that. But anyway, so we get to this other box, which looks nothing at all like the box that came in. And I thought, oh, I wonder what this is. Because there was the only thing on the box was Padstow. I thought, who do I know in Sydney? The only person I knew in Sydney, pretty much, is you. And I thought, Pete sent me something. It's got to be from Pete. So anyway, I opened the box. So number one, Mrs. Outlaw's already, not fuming, but going, really? You got that? And from Pete and Paul Price, I have two 124 Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9Cs. Like, you guys are literally the best. Cannot thank you enough. My wife, been upset because my birthday's on the 5th of September, and guess what she's been trying to track down? Because I've been at us until, well, you guys know how long I've wanted that kit for. Like, when it ran out of stock, before it even got into stock, I wanted that so badly. And but thank you so much from the heart, boys and girls. And Pete, yeah, I am Mick, very lucky, man. You guys are just amazing. All of you, and I don't give a shit what I get. I'm appreciative of it. But you're just good people, and we love having you with us. And yeah, it was just unexpected to get something sent to me and like that. And thank you. Well. Thank the three of you so dearly. But
Paul, you're welcome.
Mate, thank you. It did leave me options now for my birthday because I need a 52-degree wedge, which is called a gap wedge. I need a 56 and a 60. So a 56.4 degree and a 60-degree wedge, and I like Callaway, so I've thrown it out to the kids and Mrs. Outlaw, so here's hoping. And how was your week, mate?
How was my week? Well, it's my last week off. I'm back to work tomorrow morning. So, yeah, not too excited about that. But anyway, but I've been full on modelling, just building, modelling all day, every day. I got to show off something that I'm working on at the moment, which is my little 1/6 scale Honda Gorilla, which I've only released one. I think part 1 video is out. I'm doing 2 videos coming out each week to catch up with because I've just been doing so much. But here's a heads up, a quick advanced look at where I'm up to with this thing. I'll just be careful here because it's
5th of September, Dominic.
There it is there. Look at that. So, that's a little Gorilla mini motorbike by Tamiya, 1/6 scale. It's
looking good, mate.
Really nice. It actually has a kickstand with a spring in it that pops up and down. It's got a manual brake lever on the back here that works. Incredible. The steering. It's got all the parts, everything. I've done the exhaust. I've done all the colour, the heat marks on the exhaust. And the best part is you can see those beautiful guards, front and rear guards on that. I've just done them in the 2K Diamond Clear from Outlaw Paints. First time using clear. It's just absolutely beautiful. There we go.
Was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was. No, it's okay. I got it.
Wow, that's very funny, Paul.
Put that down. So yeah, so the clear is this stuff here. If you want to get the best finished on your model, that's what you need. Yeah, just like any other paint of his, it just goes on like magic. And yeah, I was looking at the fuel tank. Haven't fitted it on here yet.
That was unreal, that photo you sent.
Yeah, so there's the fuel tank. Now, I don't know what this camera's like, but look at the reflection in that. And I could look in the side of this fuel tank out through my balcony and see the kids in the park across the street. I mean, it's amazing. So that's good. So, yeah, that's progressing along. And today, I've just re-chromed the handlebars because what they do with this model is, I don't know what the process is on the sprues, but there's the chrome sprues. One side's beautifully chromed, but the other side is sort of partly chromed. It's like they're not doing both sides for some reason. And when you've got something like handlebars, which you can see from all around on the bike, you don't want one side looking metallic while the other one's chrome. So I've re-chromed it. So that's using your chrome paints.
Wow, mate, that's popping, isn't it?
Look at that chrome, isn't that beautiful? And all I got to do is just touch up a little bit on the brake levers with some black, and I've got the hand grips, the rubber black hand grips to go on. And
hey, mate, James is here, model officer. Can you show him that tank again? I'm not sure if he got this there.
There it is there.
Yeah, the reflection, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah. Amazing. Beautiful.
That is just, you can see the computer screen in it. Or your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unreal, man.
Anyway, yeah. Just incredible. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I'm still smiling. And in fact, I mixed up a little bit too much. I probably mixed double the amount I needed. So I'm running around looking for something else I can spray. I thought, oh, Jesus, but there was nothing. So next time I'll be prepared. And but I'd rather make too much than not enough. So, I mean, we're only talking, I only did like 10 mils, but it didn't even use half of that. Because like you said, 2 wet coats, boom, you're done. So,
mate, so, it was just, when you said you were going to do it, I said, and I told you to ring me. And we got 18 in. Everybody hit the like button, please. That'd be awesome if you could do that. The thumbs up, that'd be awesome. But I said ring me because, like as I said with Mardi Gras car here, like that's 3 years old and hasn't been polished. Like, look, you can see the computer there.
Yeah, that's right.
So answering a few questions here. Dominic, birthday's on the 5th of September, mate. Thank you very much. James, Paul, I know it came from Germany because Pete told me the story. And we'll catch up with you, Pete Scar Model, because my wife's been trying to track down one all over the world and she couldn't find one. So you probably got the one that she was trying to get hold of on Amazon or whatever it was. And I know that James managed to gave me one of his from his pre-orders. So I just thank you again. But back to a bit of modelling. The 2K, unbelievable, mate.
That's just, from someone who just uses normal clear coats to finish off, never again. No way. It's just a completely different, level. It's a whole new level,
But then you've got to use it in context of, so you wouldn't put that on a battleship.
Oh, of course not. No, of course, no. But for your cars and bikes, for sure.
Yeah, if you're looking for that. But like I've got a Celica rally car, an old Hua Kankanen, I think it was. And I'll be using a Saturn on that because I'm going to try and muddy it up as if it's, been through a couple of stages and it's, throw some weathering and some mud or snow. Well, I'm going to use that, what's it called? Ice, whatever it was I managed to get.
Yeah, I know. The stuff you get in the little container.
Yeah, the one I won at the 48 hour build. But as you can see, look at the back wall, mate. Everything's been, no paints up the back racks or anything on the wall.
Yeah, it's looking a bit bare.
Yeah, well, just in paint, like in the little pots and everything that I've collected over the years, I've got 4 full boxes of that. And they're boxes like 40 by 40, and they're just full of paint. There's no outlaw in them. They're just full of other paint. So, Hippo is at
he's gone to football. Yeah, Hippo's gone to the football.
And the beauty is Parramatta won, so our finals hopes are still alive. So to the Dragons fans, get stuffed.
Okay.
What will work on your head? No daylight, an eclipse, a very dark room. Nah, mate. Mate. You're an attractive man, mate. So,
it's 17 people.
The pack 17, mate.
Gosh.
The factory is probably finished off next week. That's why I'm still here. We've got a few more things to move over there out of the old place. The majority's over there. Couldn't move all this stuff over there, like the computer and everything, because the internet was supposed to be on Wednesday, and we booked it. No, we're sorry. We've got to book for Thursday.
Yeah. So, internet provider service sucks.
Who told you to get staffed? Pete? Somebody told Pete the Scar Modeler to get staffed. Did Hibbo tell you to get staffed? I didn't tell him.
Huh?
I didn't Pete Scar Modeler to get staffed.
He says, doesn't matter, Parramatta.
Oh, Oh, it does. We won. Don't tell me you're a Dragons fan. Oh, bottom of the ladder. Oh, second bottom. And you had a 10-point lead with 17 minutes to go, and we beat you. Oh, it's just, see. Oh, he's crying. Oh, it's a
I
beautiful
used
day.
to be a Dragons supporter. I grew up in St George area.
Well, it's great gay men have teams to follow. You know.
Now I live in Canterbury.
Oh, God, it's worse. Actually, no. Doggies are third last. Dragons are second, and Tigers are bottom. Yeah, so, but I tell you what, I really do hope Hibbo's having a great day. Really, really do. Friday night we had our darling daughter's 16th-year-old birthday party.
Oh, Pete the Scale Modeler is saying he used to live in Roselands. Guess where I live? I live in Roselands. How about that? Small world.
Wow, Wombat. Geez, you want to bring something up, don't you? How'd you go against the Panthers the other night there, Wombat? No, truly. Help us out there, Mr. Elite Bellamy team. Oh, I wonder if we'll get a comment on that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything's looking good. Yeah, good. Yeah, shit is, yeah.
So you'll be live streaming from the new premises next week?
Yeah, mate, we're going. So it'll be same time.
Yeah.
So everybody that's watching now, guys, we'll be going live from the factory next week, 5 o'clock. But still got to set up all this and work out, make sure the secret squirrel stuff's hid away and
Good.
be able to give you a bit of a tour. Really
go find those herbs and spices, mate.
Yeah.
Secret herbs and spices.
So on the modelling,
used to live in Brightonley Sands. So did I too. I grew up in Bexley. I did live a little while down in Brighton, and then I moved to Queensland for quite a while.
And they kicked him out.
Then they kicked me out. Well, not that they kicked me out. I came down here by mistake. I came down here to visit my son, and then the bastard government shut the borders and I couldn't get back. And I've been stuck here ever since. I've been stuck here ever since.
So everybody watching, we've got a few more. I've got a few more 172 kits. Now, these are only, we're testing these to see how much outlaw paint you need to airbrush 172 scale for the future, possible future. And by the name on the box, you'll see why. But so first up, I will be doing that 172 ME109 BF 109 E4. Right. There's the patterns on the back. So and 172 Hurricane. And I've got another couple. I've got the RAAF little trainer jet. I can't remember what the name of it is. And I've got another. I bought two other 172s. We really want to see what we can fit in the box and how much needs to be put in. So if you do get paints in a box as a complete set, like a starter set, you've got that little bit of error, leeway, so you can do it. And that's 172.
I would guess that 172 scale with painted one colour out of one little bottle, I reckon you could do about 6 of those aircraft, maybe more, because you only need one coat.
Yeah, but we're not doing just one colour. So you'd have, hang on, I'll show you one that's been earlier days with Outlaw before I didn't measure it. I didn't remember how much. Now it's a bit dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I remember when I did it. There wasn't much outlaw used on that. So, but I can't remember how much because I never had to actually make a conscious effort on how much paint I used. So I'd like to talk to some person in England about having to concentrate and remember, but it gets stuck.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, those are good choices.
Yeah, so what I'm talking to this person, it's just going to give options.
There we go. So Sam's saying that she did a 172 Bugatti by Airfix with your paints that you sent.
Yep.
Only used it in blue and about 5 mils for the whole car.
Yeah, well, we're thinking about a 10 ml bottle of each colour. That's like your base colours. So,
Yeah,
well,
more than enough.
on this Mark 1, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and primer. We really.
But that's to go in an Airfix kit, you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
But these are airbrush paints.
Yes.
So they've never done that before. The Humbrol and other stuff that they put packaged with their kits are brushable for brushing,
Yeah, we
right?
know that. This is going over to the UK, and this is going to be, what do you call it? Trial run, whatever. But it's just
is it still focused at the beginner or not?
Yeah. So just say you're a beginner. Or you're not a beginner, but you're very you like your 172 scale.
Well, not many beginners already have an airbrush to start with, so
if they're not a beginner, or a beginner that wants to take up airbrushing, because there's a lot of expert modelers up there and builders, that want, like just doing 172. Yeah. So eventually, where you see, hang on, I don't want to harm a little spitty. Oh
God, here he goes.
And I did crash it. But it landed on its undercarriage. So where you see those little things, right?
Yeah.
That will be hopefully replaced with outlaw brushable.
Yeah.
And where is it? Yeah. Okay. This is a pot of outlaw brushable.
Ooh. Sneak preview there.
There you go. Hey, Monique. So
Monique. Hello, Monique.
That is a pot of outlaw brushable in black.
Yeah. Wow.
It is gorgeous.
So how did you mix that? Gorgeous. Tell us how you made that.
And
it's not going to happen.
This is a pot of pure white outlaw brushable.
Yeah.
And it goes on and does not leave brush strokes when you paint it with a brush.
Right. That's well. Then I'd suggest you paint one of those aircraft with a brush.
I suggest you go out, find a mullet, and get it up here. Because that ain't happening. I'm over my brush painting days.
I know people that will brush paint their whole model. I like to have that range there for touch-ups that you don't want to go to the trouble of dirtying your airbrush for something that's about 3 or 4 millimeters in size. You just grab the brush and you're done. That's the big thing for brushable outlaw.
Yeah, and the big thing is, while we're talking models and everything and paint, James, model officer, got to go with Moss and a heap of other people to see the revelation of the Sea-King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Like that was, and there's like 5-blade tail rotors, and Pete at Pete Scale Modeler at Wombat's put, USSH 33H. Like, it looks like a great kit.
It does look pretty good, eh?
Yeah, like really, really good. But I'm not a rotor boy. I'm not a spinner. So, and Sea King sound like Spitfire.
You can pick it up here for under $100, but of course they're all out of stock, which means you've got to go on a wait list, and you're probably going to wait months. That's the problem in Australia. They never order enough to cover the demand, and then when you do want to get it, you've got to wait months for it.
Well, I can tell you now, and speaking to those in the industry here, all the pre-orders get done, but the trouble is the economy worldwide, and especially in Australia. You hold that kit, if you don't sell it, you're going to hold on to that kit for a long time. It'll only be the one that goes, oh, I saw it on, maybe I saw it on YouTube, or oh, here's a little kit for Johnny, or
but the kit would be revitalized and start selling more when aftermarket products start coming out for it. So maybe waiting for it might not be too bad a thing.
Yeah, but it's money that's just sitting there on the shelf doing nothing.
Yeah, still an investment. But I went to a model shop where they had 15 cartons of the 1-200 Yamato all stacked along. 15
Where was that
of them. Oh, that was when I went to the first time when I went to Bangkok. I got a photo of them all, and I thought, well, that would have been a good investment. It's only 15, but they're like, we're talking of like $800 a kit.
Yep. And what's everybody else building? What do you got on Pete? What do you got on the bench, mate?
Me, I got this little mini
Pete Scale Modeler.
Oh, Pete Scale Modeler. Yeah, what do you got?
Pete S&M, I'll call him. Pete S&M.
S&M.
Or S&M Pete.
Yeah. I might get that Airfix kit myself. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. I've done a helicopter once. I did enjoy it.
Paul, what's on your bench?
Paul's always got something new. He whips through these models so quick.
Awesome.
He's doing his
British Phantom.
James, yeah. That's good.
What do you got on your bench, Wombat? Besides the blow-up doll.
Oh, that's not nice.
Well, come on, Pete S&M. Pick one.
There's a lot on his bench, eh?
Lighting. A lighting Spitfire German duck. What is a lighting, James, model officer?
Lightning, I think he meant.
No, it says lighting. Lighting is lighting.
Okay.
See, and they call us convicts and illiterate. I suppose he does have lighting.
Epic P50.
Chunk, go with Spitfire. Feel like a man. Oh, that'd be good. I want to see that, Paul. What colour are you pumping that in, bud? Yeah, I've got the ASLab too, Wombat. What about builds? What do you got on your bench? Builds? Are you building builds?
There's Bill's there. I didn't even see him in chat.
Yeah, Builds was in ages ago.
Oh, okay. He's just lurking, is he? Okay. Wombat says, no, the blow-up doll's hidden away. Okay.
Yeah. Ah. Lightning. Yeah.
Okay. Dominic's got, is that Mercedes? Is that what he's writing?
Mercedes. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a Mercedes 132.
Right, 132 is done. Nice. Yeah.
And a HE 126. HE will be Heinkel.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a new ship model that's, well, Trumpeter put it in their catalogue as being released end of last year, this year, and it never was released.
What was that, mate?
Nobody. Oh, it's a Chinese science research vessel from Antarctica. It goes
Oh,
through
yeah, I know the one you were
Antarctica.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a 172 scale, and when you work it out, it's probably about the length of the Yamato. In a research ship, and looks fantastic, but just nobody has any information on it at all. And you can't even contact Trumpeter themselves because they don't. No one there speaks English. So,
Why have you got to move off the farm build?
but I will get hold of it.
And good to see Dominique Spitfire, beautiful whip. And Pete, while I've got you in public, what did you think of the Battle of Britain?
Okay, well,
Now remember when it was filmed, so you can't judge it on quality and.
yeah, I didn't watch it.
You
I started to watch it, but then something else came on and I got distracted and I wasn't ready to sit through it. So I haven't watched it yet.
You watch it.
But I will.
I will. He sent me a photo.
Yeah, I know.
Screenshot of it, so that he was going to watch it, and I was all excited, and then.
Yeah, but then I realised I'm onto a good part of Your Honour. You've seen that?
That's not a Spitfire. It's not important.
I know it's not, but I will watch it.
Pete S&M, I've also started the Trumpeter ASLAB.
Yeah.
And Sam's doing a 1/4 scale.
Revell V8 engine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
Send me a picture. That looks really good.
Robert is doing his A&N Aussie Argosy truck kit, all resin part. That'll be.
It's photo etch chassis. Wow. You need to get some of that icky, sticky photo etch CA glue. Thank you, Monique, for sending me.
Monique, thank you for
that little package.
That little package we all got. Really appreciated. Did you watch that Missouri I told you about?
Missouri? No. Did you tell me about that? No.
Yeah, the one I was watching. I told you I was watching, and he had 780,000 views on it.
Oh, right. No.
That is.
I have his channel, but I haven't time to watch all these.
You got to watch it. He's done a diorama of the signing, the surrender of the Japanese on the USS Missouri. And he would have at least 600 figures on there, all individually painted.
Right.
But what he did, he got the Missouri and he cut the bottom of the hull off, straight off, and sat it inside. And, oh, my God, wow. It's an hour and a bit. And the photo etch he's used 2 boxes full. It's just.
Yeah.
And then all the plating. I think he's used some sort of fishing line. You know, you get your ribbing and your plating on your hull.
Yeah.
He's gone all the way along that and to raise it out.
Wow.
It's just.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Chunk. It is now time to get a Spitfire. Chunk, guess what? Since you've admitted you've got a problem and we're going to deal with it right now, Chunk, you email me, jason@outlawpaints.com right now. Right now, send me your address again, brother. Because of my beautiful onset of Alzheimer's, it's true. Being diagnosed, so it's early. It's part of the family. We get Alzheimer's early in our life. You can have that one, and we'll get Hibbo in a second, and I'll keep this one. So, Chunk, email me, and I will send you a 172 Spitfire.
There you go.
Here he is from the game. Hey. You going to talk?
No,
I'm not going to talk. We are getting absolutely fucking annihilated at the moment.
Yeah.
You better sneak out before it finishes, mate.
Isn't it great gay people have a community to be involved in?
What?
Isn't it great gay men all can gather in one place?
It's fucking disgusting.
Wow.
I'll be back
Parramatta
soon.
one. Parramatta one.
Quite a crowd there.
Very, very, very sad day for Brisbane. Oh, hang on, hang on. Here we go. Hang on. It's nothing happening. There's no movement. It's just shit. Football.
Well, the crowd doesn't seem too excited.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Well, mate, keep sunning.
Peace.
Put that sunscreen on. Don't take your cap off. All right.
So, Chunk, you just ordered the 148 to me. Okay, mate, no worries.
The hip man.
Wombat's got a few. 3 172 Epics Mark 5s, the 1A, the VB, Tropical, and the Pajimi VC. Okay. Yeah. We already know that the Mark 9 and the Mark 1 and 2 are the only Spitfires that really should ever existed. That's all you need. They truly are. I've been giving Pete history lessons, people, on the Spitfire.
Yes.
No worries, Chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the wings, all right? So it's a mono-wing aircraft.
Elliptical wing.
Was it the first of its type that go from the biplane to that?
No, mate, no.
So what was the model before the Spitfire?
Well, there's many different planes in the world with a...
So what made the Spitfire, other than what it was involved in, a superior aircraft?
You know the shape of this wing. Hang on. See the shape of the wing?
Yeah, they got that from a bird. I saw that part, yeah.
That's an elliptical wing.
And that's different to all aircraft before it.
What that enables a Spitfire to do is and it goes a tide, a turn.
Do you say that while you're flying? Tide, a turn.
So, say the ME-109.
Mosquito. Because mosquito, I never heard of that.
There is a mosquito, yes.
I heard mosquitoes are noisy because they're riding these.
So, but there was, it did have things that weren't so great on it because there's nothing bad about a Spitfire, but
just not so great.
Inverted and it is stall and all different sorts of things, but it just took itself to no.
Oh, good.
But so when it came up against the German ME-109, the Mark 1s, 2s, initially, it was able to get in quicker, like do a tighter turn, get inside them, whereas the ME-109 had to take a wider. It couldn't hold a tight turn. So,
okay. All right. So they had
James.
They had enclosed cockpits, right?
Yeah. So canopies. So
canopies.
the cockpits in where you're sitting in. That's called a canopy.
Yeah. Okay. Did they have any heating in there?
Yeah, mate. It was called a Rolls-Royce Merlin up the front. And if that
Right,
got on fire and one of the oil lines burnt,
yeah.
you went on fire and you're really warm. But other than that, the only thing you had was your you see them all with their big like wool line jackets.
Yeah.
That was your heating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
Only
Mosquito.
only for the guns there was heating.
All right. I will learn a bit about these things.
So when you just on here where the guns are on the leading edge of the wing, they used to cover them with, you'd see red tape, big square of red tape that would cover them at night, so moisture and that wouldn't get in there, and then they just bullets, and unless it was icky sticky tape, then the bullets would probably bounce back.
Okay, I'll get a question, and this probably might be a bit silly, I don't know, but did they ever land Spitfires on aircraft carriers?
Yes, they did, but it was called a Seafire.
A Seafire?
Yes.
Ah. Okay, same aircraft, just, I guess, more powerful engine to take off, or?
Yeah, it was a different, same sort of shape, but it was all different.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and the gun heaters weren't particularly reliable.
They didn't have many rounds either, did they?
No, I was just about to say that. Yeah, you got about 5 seconds or so.
What? And then you got no guns then? You wasted it.
That's it.
So they can't be too much distance. They can't fly too far without. They got to reload.
Yeah, well, during the Battle of Britain, that's what they're basically doing. They were going, and correct me if I'm wrong, people, and I watched it a few times and read it a lot about it, but they go up, take out what they could, run out of ammunition, land, get reloaded, go home, and go back up there and do it again.
So I guess that's a bit of a disadvantage, isn't it? I mean, if they could hold more ammunition, that'd be a hell of a lot more.
There's only so much space.
Yeah, I guess so. And it's all weight too, isn't it? So
yeah, and then the Luftwaffe was, and this is where it was so imperative during the Battle of Britain, and the ground crews and that, they were just brilliant. And at 4-1 against, they were just fighting all day, like up, land, and they were just, as soon as they landed, it was bang, load, refuel, up you go again. Like it was.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Sam's just saying the Supermarine Seafire.
Yep.
Was adapted for aircraft carriers. All right, so next question. What did the Spitfire lead on to the next aircraft? What came after the Spitfire?
No other plane in history is important.
No, I know, maybe not. All right, but it must have gone on and developed the direction that aircraft went. So what came after the Spitfire?
Well, basically what happened after that was that World War II ended. The Allies captured the Me-262, which was the German jet fighter. And that was pretty much after that was the development
of jet aircraft.
The jet aircraft. But even in the Korean War and that, they were still flying P-51 Mustangs and a few other World War II aircraft.
I see. All right, there you go. A bit more history.
Who knew I had a brain, hey? Who knew I had a brain?
Yeah.
Very rare.
Yeah.
And you're right, Wombat, only 400 Ks, but it was better than the ME-109, which could only spend about 15 minutes above England.
So basically, these aircraft could never fly to another country to fight. They were just defence. They were just defence in the UK.
Yeah, I mean they could fly, like they
wouldn't get across the English Channel.
When Operation Sea Lion failed, right? They could do escort work, but then when Japan joined in and bombed the shit out of America, and America joined the war, and the Mustang was developed, and then they came up with a drop tank, which was a petrol tank that sits underneath.
Yeah. Okay. To extend the range.
They could escort the bombers, and then there was I think it was a Spitfire that actually had beer kegs underneath its wings at one stage.
Wow.
And then
there's a lot of knowledgeable people in chat by the looks of things. They're talking about the Hawker de Havilland, the Vampire, Meteor, all these other aircraft that came out after.
Wombat, you can help me out. That Vampire, there's one. I'm not sure what. It's mounted up. I don't know what RAF base it's at. You see, you come in and there's a Vampire at the front. Is it Albatross? I thought I saw a Vampire at the front of Albatross.
Yeah, Wombat. That's a huge range. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
But with all these versions, we only know that there's only really 3, possibly more likely 2 that matter. The Mark 1 and the Mark 9. Everything else,
Okay.
Yeah, it certainly was. And I think the Mosquito outperformed. It was in the 500k plus range versus the P-38 Lightning.
You know, down south of Sydney, there's a place called Albion Park that has an airport down there where they have quite a collection of aircraft. There's also a base down there.
Where?
Albion Park, South Wollongong.
You mean now HMAS Albatross?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That'd be a place worth going to visit, hey, just to have a look.
Yeah, James, you're right, mate. The P-51 had some yank piece of shit in it. I can't remember the name of it, but then it was replaced by the Merlin. So, oh, cool.
Cool.
But the Mosquito, the Germans hated it badly. Yeah, Allison engine, Paul. Yep. Thank you, mate. But that Mosquito, the Germans, they feared it and they hated it. The big trouble with the Germans and the Mosquito was because it was similar in a way, even though in a lot of different ways, with the Mosquito being twin engine, but it was fabric. 3/4 it was covered in fabric. And so you shoot a bullet through a sheet, the bullet's going straight through. You shoot a bullet through metal explodes and goes everywhere. So they could try and shoot it, but bullets would just go through it. Unless you hit it up the front. But all in all, brave men and women. Very brave men on the ground and in the air. Just stunningly amazing people.
Oh, thank God for parachutes.
Yeah, Mosquito was wooden fabric. Yep.
Actually, had they invented ejector seats in a Spitfire?
No.
So how did you get out?
Basically, let me go. Here we go. I'll give you a. So basically, Spitfire pilot is coming along. He's banking. Oh no, Mr. Smith, ME-109, banded on the tail. Daka. Oop, he's been hit. So basically, went up, tried to pull up, depending where they were. They'd pull the canopy back.
Yeah.
roll over, and fall out.
Undo the harnesses and
Unless
drop
they
in.
they were going like this or whatever, and they had the motor might have been shit, but they could still hold stable flight, but it wasn't going to make it anywhere. So they go, yeah, and they pull the canopy back and just climb out and.
Yeah. Brave people. Shame AC/DC weren't around in those days.
Yeah, then they would have heard.
Oh, brilliant.
But
roll over and fall out. That's amazing. I had just never even thought about that. I thought, wow, okay.
Like ASM, you're very brave stuff, mate. The size of their kahunas would have made it hard to get out. They would have been that big, you wouldn't be able to get back out. I mean, yeah, like. Yep, the child has come loose. And wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, God. Here we doing fake farts soon. All right. Well, let's leave things on a high note because I got to get going. It's been an hour and I really have to work first time in 2 weeks. I got to show my scars are healing. Scars are coming off, which is good. The scabs are coming off, so hopefully that's going to heal up all right. Yeah, I'm going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So.
It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely.
There it is. Yeah, Sam's saying there, the Historical Aviation Restoration Society is at Albion Park. They're the ones, yeah, because I used to do deliveries down there on my job and drive right past it all the time. And occasionally I would see a really old aircraft circling around that they've taken up.
Yeah, Nick.
So, yeah.
Hey, guys, before you all go, can you just hit the like if you haven't already, please? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. You know, we had a guest, Hibbo, you know, from the, I think it's Optus Stadium over there in Western Australia. He's having a sad day with his team, but do we care? No.
I'll see you later, James. See you, Dom.
Hey, James, thanks for coming in.
Get the bio oil. Yes, Sam, I will remember tomorrow. I've got to get that for this.
What are you doing with bio oil?
Oh, it's to stop scarring. Once the scabs come off, to put it on there.
Put it on your face. Don't repair your arms, repair your face.
Look at that, yeah. I get him a Spitfire and he just still hammers me.
Oh, hey,
never going.
Do you want to stop ever? I don't think so. You'd be going, well, something's wrong with Jace. He must be feeling down.
True. That's true. There must be, yeah.
Guys, you're the best. Thank you so very, very much. You're amazing people, and we love you all. And as I always say, it's all good. And catch you later.
We'll see you next week live from the warehouse, eh?
Live from the warehouse, Outlaw Paints. See, Dom. Yeah. Hey, Dom, can you please email me again, mate? I'm trying to actually find your paint list. Cool, buddy. Take care, people. Bye now.
You'll have to end it, mate, because I can't press any buttons.